the trigger, man. It's about dope, man. You asked me a question.
Good luck to you. I'm not going to waste my time talking.
You asked me a question, I'm giving you an answer.
I'm not wasting my time talking to you. If you want to tell me about the last second when you pulled the trigger, if it's not self-defense, you show me right now that you're a nutcase, dude.
How am I showing you?
You're a nutcase.
On August 2nd, 2017, police responded to a 911 call in Sandusky, Ohio. When they arrived at the scene, they found the body of Anthony Pearson inside of his red truck. Witnesses claim they saw a man run up to Anthony, argue with him, and then take his life. More witnesses would come forward, and a man named Joel Miles would be brought up on more than one occasion. Joel was a known violent criminal who had just finished serving time for an attempted murder charge. Before the police had a chance to interview Joel, he would call the Sandusky Police Department. Joel told police that he knew they thought he was a suspect, and he wanted to give them his alibi. He claimed that he had been with his fiancée, Amy, at a hotel outside of town. The police would interview Amy, and at first, she tried to lie for her boyfriend, but eventually the truth came out.
So you immediately thought he either shot somebody or he was shot?
Yeah.
Why? Why would you think that?
Because he's so hateful, and everybody hates him.
When did he answer?
I can't tell you time, but I probably have to call him 50 times.
Okay, well, what was said?
I was like, tell me the truth. Like, what is going on? Because I'm confused. And he told me he needs me for an alibi.
The detective told Amy that she would go to jail if she lied for Joel, so she changed her story and said Joel had not been with her. Amy claimed that Joel had become very angry at a man named Lester because he believed Lester was giving her drugs. When Joel thought he saw Lester sitting in his truck, he confronted him and killed him. The problem is, the man he killed was not Lester, it was Anthony Pearson. The police now had a mountain of evidence against Joel, plus his cell phone put him at the scene at the time of Anthony's death. A warrant was issued and Joel was arrested and brought in for interrogation.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna be me now, nigga, because you a lying ass piece of shit. You lied to me to get my girl to come down here, bro. Amy ain't got nothing to do with this, bro. I sat there and I talked to you, brother. I gave you my word, bro.
You got John. You got John.
I talked to you, bro. And you dogged me, nigga. Yes.
Hey, relax. Relax.
That nigga lied to me, man. I didn't kill that dude, man.
Let's talk about it.
Go holler at Outer Bridge and the dudes that was outside, man.
Okay.
I want my car and I want Amy to get out of jail, man. Amy ain't do nothing, bro.
Okay.
Amy ain't got nothing to do with this, bro. Y'all got her locked up for what, man?
Bring it down. Bring it down. Okay, relax.
Who's you?
I'm Detective Witchman. Okay, I was off the other day. I would have talked to you, but he was there. Okay, talk to me. Okay, and I can explain some stuff to you.
All right.
Okay, are you relaxed now?
Okay,
let's
y'all
talk.
see him?
Let's talk.
That dude lied to me, man.
Okay, we'll talk about that too. With Brotherton. Didn't lie to you, believe it or not. He did not lie to you.
So what my car is?
Okay, so your car was used and is down, impounded in our police garage right now. Because that was the vehicle you drove away in, okay, that night. So right now your vehicle is impounded because even if you would have robbed a gas station or
I didn't kill nobody.
But listen.
And I looked in your eyes and I said I didn't kill nobody.
Even if you were over at another crime and you drove in your vehicle.
All right.
Okay.
So my car is part of the investigation.
Exactly. That's why we have the car. So right now, the car is going to be, we're doing a search warrant. We're going to go through the car, process the car, standard procedure, and that car is going to be taken out to the city complex and it's going to be stored. What's that?
You lied. I kept it real with you.
I can see how you believe that, but I hope by me
I asked
explaining
Brotherson,
that.
was my car on the investigation? And Brotherson gave me his word. That's a liar. Brotherson said, I asked Brotherson, I said, Brotherson, is my car on the investigation? My little sister has my car. And my little sister's willing to drive down here to get her car and my car. Brotherson looked me in my eyes and said, no, your car is not under investigation.
I was not at at that interview. I don't know what was all said.
I know I didn't do nothing, so I don't have a problem with Brotherson telling me, like, your car in the investigation. I'm like, Nicole, bring me my car, man.
Can we talk a little bit about that?
You go to the situation. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
I'm going to let you know what your rights are. That day advised you your rights the other night. I'm going to let you know what your rights are again today.
I already did. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to sign nothing. I did. I know my rights.
You understand what your rights are? You don't have to sign anything, but I do want to let you know what your rights are again. Just want to remind you.
Before the interrogation started, another officer had made Joel feel like he wouldn't be getting his car, earrings, and money back because of his charges. Joel is a very angry and violent person, so using a detective that is calm and relaxed will help lower his defenses.
That's fine. As long as you understand what you're at.
I'm not going to sign.
That's good. That's fine. As long as you
I
understand.
know we're being recorded too, so hey, cameraman.
It is being recorded.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, part of the investigation is, part of DNA.
All right.
Okay, and what, but, I'm like, oh, man, you're getting one.
Oh yeah, I know I ain't do nothing. That's how I know I ain't do nothing.
BCI, the crime lab comes in and they process the truck. And what they do is anybody had any contact with the truck at all, they process it for DNA and fingerprints and all that stuff.
All right.
So we'll get you a copy of your fingerprint card here for elimination purposes.
You said anybody that had contact with what truck?
The truck where the victim was in.
All right, there you go. Come on.
Okay, so, well, you already got your fingerprints from your process.
Yeah, I just
so
did
we'll get a
6
copy
years.
of that. So can I get a copy of your?
You
Okay.
can get anything you want.
All right.
I know I ain't doing it. While y'all up here questioning me and putting me in here, y'all need to be out there getting people that's out there. But y'all got me in here, y'all just happy with that. But I'm not gonna help y'all with your investigation.
You know what? If we were happy with the investigation, I wouldn't be out here.
Yeah.
We'd be done.
Yeah, so
But it's an ongoing investigation, right?
y'all need to get more people to be locked up in here. That's what y'all need to do. I'm just not gonna help y'all.
Who else was out there?
Man, I don't know the guys. I'm from Cleveland, man. That's all I can
But you've
tell
been
you.
here also.
Yeah, I've been here a long time. I've been here for a
You've been
minute.
here
Yeah,
also.
but I'm not gonna do that. Tell them to bring their stuff in here and be
We learned
mean.
about you early on.
What you learned about me? That I sell a lot of drugs. Have you ever heard anything about me shooting? You heard about me selling drugs?
We heard that you're a pretty tough dude.
I am.
You did that. I know you are.
I am. Very.
No, I've done my homework.
Very. Don't bar nobody.
I know that. I've done my homework.
Even Brotherton.
You demand
He lied to
respect.
me. He did. He lied to me.
You demand respect.
Yes, I'm a man. Why would I demand respect?
Exactly. Okay. So
I didn't do that to that man, but it's like everybody, they said, I got on the phone with my female friend, she said, everybody in Sandusky saying Joey like he was a superstar. And I ain't even do
You're
it,
a
bro.
superstar.
And I ain't even do it. But guess what? I'm going to trial.
Okay.
And the only reason
And that's what's awesome about the United States of America is you have the opportunity to go to trial.
but then it's like I'm sitting here under no bond and I'm being charged with murder.
Well, it's a pretty good case against you, I can tell you that much right now. So,
So,
but we'll talk about that in a second.
all right. So we're going to get all this DNA and stuff out of here.
Get this done with and.
Everybody keeps saying it's a strong case against me. So that means basically what y'all telling me that y'all throwing everything that I'm letting y'all know, and y'all telling me that y'all feel like y'all got y'all victim.
So how?
Your suspect.
What happened down in Willard?
With the DNA out of the way, the detective confronts Joel with some of the evidence they have against him.
So the mountain that you're going to be climbing right now is that you're inside of here, okay? And I got to be straight up with you.
All right.
Okay, everything that we have, okay, we have eyewitnesses.
All right.
Okay, more than one.
All right. Let's go.
Okay, that's told us we've had numerous calls. I'm sure Detective Brothers and whoever else talked to, was it Sergeant Newell or Lieutenant Newell?
Yeah, the black guy.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
We've had numerous tips, but tips are just that. More importantly is that we have eyewitnesses that come. So I'm gonna be straight up with you. There's enough right now for a conviction.
I don't care about that.
Okay, so the issue that we're gonna have right now is that when Joe Miles is sitting in front of 12 jurors.
I'm not going to admit to something I didn't do.
Okay,
Never.
when you're in front of 12 jurors, Joe.
I've been to trial before, so I know you looked that up and seen it.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Okay, give me that much respect.
I
You're in
got
front
you.
of 12 jurors, and when we explain all the circumstances, you know what that picture is gonna paint?
Yeah, I didn't do it.
The picture's gonna paint that you're all over it, okay, and that you did it, and that you did it very cold-blooded,
All right.
okay? So, but and I'm sure that when you were talking before, that there's circumstances that, to be honest with you, we don't know what actually led up to you.
I lied
trigger.
to Brotherton
Okay.
and told Brotherton that I wasn't in Sandusky because of my fiance.
Okay, well, there's
I'm gonna give you the story.
Whether
Whether you sitting up here blowing smoke up my ass and trying to lie to me, man, because I'm gonna get irritated about it, man.
Okay,
so
listen to me.
I get off the highway. I left Willard. I left from seeing Michaela Cook in Willard, like I always see her. I came home. I parked down by the end, down by the end of Parkview. I hit my lick. I drove around the corner. I came back. I parked my car in front of my home. Fuck it. I'm gonna let you know the true story. I parked my car in front of my fucking home after I left and went around a bend and stopped right there to decide if I wanted to leave out the park or if I wanted to go home. Because mind you, I was cheating on my fiance with another woman, and I wanted to go back to Willard with Michaela Cook. So I was debating if I wanted to turn on Parkview or if I wanted to leave out the park. So Brotherton told me that I never went that way. That's a damn lie. All this stuff is about drugs, Mr. Officer. All this is about because I won't sell them no drugs. So do you know that? So you know that all this is.
No, I know it's about drugs.
No, it's all. I'm giving you the truth. All of this is steaming because I only sell Josie drugs and Keith. So now I'm gonna give you the truth about what's going on over on Parkview. So the truth is I only serve Josie drugs and I will only serve Keith. I would not serve Audie. I would not serve no one else. And everybody mad at me about that. My house got broken into. They stole 32 grams of dope out my house. Did y'all know about that?
Yep.
They stole 32 grams of D out my house. Did y'all know that?
Who'd you hear that did that?
I don't know who did it.
We heard names.
But I don't know who did it.
Okay.
So now that happened to me, and then prior to that, dudes riding past watching my home. You heard about that? Did you hear about that? Well, they ain't telling you all, they just giving you a little bit. Dudes riding past, staring at my home, and I walk outside to go serve and hit a lick or something. Dudes riding past me, giving me strange looks. Dudes scratching the bottom of my car on the back by my fender, my bumper. I mean, so much stuff going on. But at the end of the day, when I pulled up that night, all the breathers in my car. Can I stand up or would I be being rude?
No, just stay seated. You can stay seated. You
I
stand
ain't
up,
gonna,
you're
I'm
gonna
not
get
gonna,
people nervous.
I'm not gonna do nothing to you, sir. I'm talking to you, man. The only person I'm mad at is Brotherton. Because I feel like Brotherton was dishonest with me about my car and my earrings and my money.
Okay.
He had his hands on my car like this, just like I told Detective Lieutenant Noel. He had his hands on my car talking to me about dope. Why you won't sell me no dope? Sell me some dope, man. Audie was. I said, no, man. I'm not selling you no dope, man. You, I'm tired of you niggas down here. Leave me alone, bro. That's all I ask for is people just to leave me alone, man. I only deal with a certain few people, man. All the breeds kept questioning me, kept asking me. Then some dudes walked up to my car, read my plates on my car, man. They tell you that?
I heard.
Did they tell you that part? I
heard.
So some dude woke up on my car, reading my plates on my car. It's bothering me, man. I'm not bothering nobody, man.
Sure. I'm
sitting in my car, Audie still talking to me. It was two dudes walking to my place, and then Audie turned around like, man, leave the alone, bro. So next thing you know, me and Audie in the car talk. I said, you make me feel uncomfortable. Let me get out the car, bro. I get out the car, me and the dude, Audie, and some other dudes, I don't know their names, was arguing. I leave, my fiance Amy was not even present.
Okay, I'm following you.
So while Amy is involved with this, sues me. I walk back up. I was about to go in my home. But I said, I'm not going in my home because now I was sorry. So now I was about to go in my home. So now I say, I go back to my car. Next thing you know, that red truck, it left the scene and speed back around the scene. And everybody wanted to keep it real. All the breeds wanted to grab a pistol. The fat grabbed a pistol and another grabbed a pistol. And I had my 32, so how can I kill that man? And I ain't had no bullets in my gun. The only time I ever fired that 32, man, was probably 4 days prior to me buying that 32 in the air, man. That's the only time I ever fired that 32, man. The only time when I bought that gun, I fired that gun in the air, man. That's the only time I ever fired that gun. The night of that murder, I did not have no bullets in my gun, man.
Joel's story now changes from he was at the hotel with Amy at the time of the crime to he was there, but he didn't have bullets in his gun.
But you can go ahead and tell me the stories that you hearing or whatever you hearing, man. But when I'm sitting up here and I'm trying to give y'all the truth, y'all looking at me like, man, you a lying ass. But at the end, I'm trying to be honest with you. Like, I didn't kill that man. And secondly, I don't even give a fuck about no one but Amy, my daughter, and my son, JV, and Jaquarius, man. I don't care about no one else. My daughter and my son. But my kids?
Yeah.
I ain't, man, why were my kids involved with this?
Well, they were there that night.
Yeah, they went to, my kids was with me for, I think my kids with me for like 7-8 days. My kids with me for, but I ain't about to let y'all interview no babies. They babies, they're 8 and 7 years old.
They Gloria's kids?
Yeah, they Gloria Adams' kids. Interview my babies, they babies, man.
Interview your babies, and just wonder who the mom was.
My baby mom name is Gloria Sabrina Adams, man. I had my kids for 7 days, man.
Okay.
Amy, man, come on, Amy ain't had nothing to do with none of this, man. I'm telling you, I did not pull the trigger on that man. When I heard that pop noise, I ran and got in my car and sped off. Now, if y'all want to be honest and technical, I know y'all heard all the 911 calls. I know y'all heard like I heard them.
Yeah.
But y'all run the game on me the same way, like I mean, I'm saying, like.
Do you know there's witnesses that are coming forward?
We have
eyewitnesses that have gave some phenomenal statements.
All right.
I'm telling you.
All right.
Because now they don't feel that they're threatened because you're in here now.
All right.
They feel comfortable talking. So
All right.
just being straight up with you.
All right.
So the only question that we have now is self-defense, or are you just batshit crazy and you just went nuts and shot?
Nah, I ain't shoot that man. So that's basically like you said. That's the same thing.
No, I'm saying
that's the same thing why I got mad at Brotherton, man.
Okay.
Because you're asking me my story, and now I'm being honest and I'm giving you all my story, and I'm even telling you that I was there. I live at 2134 Parkview.
We understand that.
That's why I live there. So it's not against the law for me to be at 2134 Parkview.
No, not at all. Not at all. But we're just trying to figure out why. Okay, we already know everything that happened.
All right.
We've had people that reside there that don't have any involvement in you, don't have any involvement with Audie, don't have any involvement with the victim, nothing. We have innocent people there at these houses
That's cool.
that they heard all the arguing. Naturally, they're gonna go to the doors, they're gonna look out. And what do they see? They seen this man right here, Amy's boyfriend, walk up to the truck and shoot the guy. Okay? So you can laugh what you want, and you're gonna look awfully silly in front of 12
I'm talking
being
serious.
serious.
I'm not being no
talking man to man.
butthead.
We're trying to figure out why. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you attended. Maybe that's what you wanted to do. That's you and Tony. If it did Tony in the truck, did he have a gun?
Oh my God.
Did he point a gun at you?
Oh my God.
Is it self-defense?
I just told you.
If it's not self-defense.
I told you, man. I did not pull the trigger that night. But at the end of the day, I know you've seen on my jacket, I went to trial before, and I'm going to go again. Because I know I did it. But what I'm saying is this, though. I just told you. I gave you my story, and I told you.
Okay.
I'm telling you that red truck left the scene.
What I want you to do is I want you to get up on that stand and you tell your story to those 12 jurors because they're going to look at you just like I am, not believing you, because there's a reason why that trigger was pulled, Joel.
I guess
It's done. We cannot change the past. What we can only figure out right now is why this happened.
Why what happened? I just told
Why
you.
we have a dead guy.
I just told you the whole argument.
I did. I heard
I
that.
just told you the
Okay, the only
whole
thing that you're
argument.
forgetting about
I didn't pull the trigger.
is when that trigger was pulled.
I didn't pull the trigger.
Okay.
But like you said you got eyewitnesses. But look at this. Remember how y'all locked Amy up for obstruction of justice? So obstruction of justice mean basically lying.
Yeah, he lied to me.
All right. So what are y'all going to do to the people that wrote y'all these statements? That's all I want to know. What you going to do to the people that wrote you these statements?
People that gave me statements?
Yeah, the people that wrote you statements that you said so much are now.
Well, they're gonna be up on stand and they're gonna get cross-examined also.
All right, by
Okay,
my
by
attorney,
your attorney.
and by the prosecutor's going to ask some questions, and my attorney is going to ask some questions too.
Right, exactly.
All
They're
right.
gonna get up on stand and they're gonna say exactly what they've seen and what they portray. The picture of Joe Miles is that you're a ruthless son of a. You walked up there and shot him. Okay. That's what it sounds like. That's what the picture is painted. I'm just being straight up with you. I have no reason to lie to you. I'm not in here trying to trick you. I'm just trying to understand the events that led up to it. And I can understand, which I believe you, that Otterbridge had a knife. Because he's under indictment, about to get indicted right now for a stabbing he did not too long ago. Okay, I believe that he's got a knife. Okay, I believe that there was other guns that were out there.
What was? There's a lot of guns out there.
Did the guy in the red truck have a gun?
I can't. I just know that it was guns out there. I might have snitched. If I was, like I did some shit that day when I told Detective Brotherton I was gonna tell him my dude that was selling me dope. But I ain't gonna do no shit like that. That's just a weak nigga shit. So it was guns out there.
The only ones that's saying there's anything about a guns are out there. They say that you the only one had a gun. I don't know if I necessarily believe that.
There you go. So they said I had.
But I do believe that you pulled the trigger.
I know you do believe that.
All the way, I know that you pulled the trigger.
You know I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
You know that. You 100% sure.
I'm 100% sure.
There you go.
Because of the witnesses that I talked to,
You got that.
they have nothing to do, nothing to do with you, nothing to do with the parties out there involved in it. The witnesses that I have you shooting Tony
How they do?
in the truck.
All right. So they said
It's a wrap.
So this is what I want to know, though, Mr. Detective Cloud. All right. So they said that night I shot Tony.
Yes, you did.
There you go. Well,
That's how you want me to go forward with the case?
hey, listen,
Or
man.
do you want me to try to understand all the events?
I just want to know this. Where my earrings and my money? That's all I care about. I mean, you basically telling me like, it's basically what you're telling me in my face, is that Mr. Miles, no matter what the fuck you say out your mouth, You black bitch, I don't believe you.
Okay.
So now that you feel that way towards me, you came here like it was cool with me at first, bro. So now that you feel that way towards me, why are you talking to me then?
Joe, did I ever disrespect you?
Man, that's basically
those names.
That's basically no. You don't have to do. It's not what you say. It's how you say it.
I'm giving you enough respect. I don't even need to talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving you enough respect, Joel, to try to understand, because I really don't want to believe that you're that nuts that you just go up and shoot.
No, I think that
there's.
Since I've been home, man, I've been getting money. Y'all ain't had a complaint out of me about nothing, man. About selling dope, man. That's all y'all only complaint y'all had out of me. So it ain't about me being no lunatic to the world, none of that. Cause I ain't out there going crazy on nobody.
Okay. But I also know all the details on your East Cleveland shooting. I know all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We have all those records.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So not only are you looking at this shooting,
Mm-hmm.
you're looking at repeat violent
I don't care
offender
about that.
specifications. You're looking at, I don't know, about the drug trafficking. I'm not sure if they have any buys on you.
No.
Okay.
If they do, I don't give a f.
Okay. Well.
But that's what I do. I sell dope.
Yeah.
So I will go down and do my time for what I do.
You don't understand. If you get a conviction on this as an RVO.
Man, listen, I'm so heartless, man. I'm heartless, man. I didn't do that to that man. But I'm sitting there and I'm a felon. Yeah, I'm a felon.
Okay.
Everybody know I'm a felon.
Then I want you to sit on the stand and I want you to say all this.
But I did,
because you're showing me right now that you're not a human being, dude.
How
do you have a conscience? Don't you have a conscience?
But you want me to sit in here and admit to you about something I didn't do,
Tell me
man?
what happened out there.
I'm telling you that I'm telling you, I told you in the beginning what they was begging me for, man. They're begging me for dope, man. I'm telling you, man. Okay. And you telling me that I'm not giving you the story. I'm telling you what it's about.
All the way up until you're not pulling the trigger.
I did not pull the trigger, man. It's about dope, man. You asked me a question.
Good luck to you. I'm not going to waste my time talking.
You asked me a question, I'm giving you an answer.
I'm not wasting my time talking to you. If you want to tell me about the last second when you pulled the trigger, if it's not self-defense, you show me right now that you're a nutcase, dude.
How am I showing you I'm
You're a nutcase.
And I'm sitting up here and I'm
You're
talking to you.
hot-headed and you're a nutcase.
But
I don't want you to get on stand. When you're on stand and you act that way, oh man,
I'm like, because I'm sitting up here. This is why I'm so irritated about. And if you sit, I'll tell you what I'm irritated about. That I came and I drove myself to y'all. I drove myself to you.
Do you know how many people that come down and do that? That trying to clear the conscience, trying to convince us that they didn't do it and we have enough facts.
Then I came down, and this is what got me so bothered right now. Is that Brotherson said, this is the only reason I'm mad right now, is that Brotherson sat in my face and told me that my money, my earrings, and my car was going to be transferred over to Amy.
Your money and your earrings, there's no reason why we need to keep those.
All right.
None at all.
All right. And that's why I'm so hot-headed.
It's hard. I explained to you why we're keeping
them. Now you told me.
Okay. So
now I'm cool about that.
And you know what? Detective Brotherson is fairly new. He may not have realized that car is going to be kept because I've been on this job.
That's the only reason I'm mad for.
I've been on this job for 27 years now.
All right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. He may have not known that car is going to be confiscated until the case is done because it was used in the commission of a felony.
All right.
Okay.
All right. The only people, and I'm talking to you calmly because I don't want you to feel like I'm being this, because I was just being an asshole. Because when I seen Brotherson, it pissed me the f off because he lied to me, man. Well, I felt that Brotherson lied to me about my car, and my car is it's not a raggedy looking car. It's not a raggedy car. So who wouldn't be upset by an expensive item like that?
Sure.
I'm being honest with you. So now I come in here and I see. Of course, I'm gonna get upset about that. I put a lot of money down on that car, and I pay my bills every month.
Sure.
So of course I'm gonna be upset about my car. That's my car.
Understandable.
And I paid for my earrings, cash money for my earrings, and I had some money in my pocket. So now I'm being honest to you. And that's why I was so sorry. And I'm gonna be all the way. I've been thinking about seeing Brotherson for the last couple of days and just flipping on him about him lying to me. I feel like Brotherson lied to me about my car and my earrings and my money. Now I'm gonna come to you. Now your name is whoever your name is, Witchman. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm sorry for the way I talk to you, Witchman. I'm not an asshole type of person, man. I'm a very caring person, man. But one thing that I cannot do, Mr. Witchman, I'm gonna tell you this. One thing I will not do is admit to something I did not do.
Okay. And I don't want you to do that.
Both men calm down, realizing that being aggressive doesn't benefit either of them. If the detective is aggressive, Joel will shut down. And if Joel is aggressive, it will show the court that Joel can snap over nothing.
I don't want you to admit nothing if you believe in your heart that you didn't do it.
Mr. Wishman,
But I'm telling you, it doesn't look Mr. Miles.
Mr. Wishman, I'm sitting up here. You even see how I just went from being at 10 and put myself down. You said I'm crazy. I'm not a crazy individual at all. I'm not crazy. I'm a very understandable guy.
Okay.
And I'm trying to be understandable with you.
Okay.
Mr. Wishman, I'm telling you, I did not kill him, but I will tell you this, that everything is stemming from me not selling them dope.
Okay.
So I'm
and
telling
I have
you,
no reason to dispute that.
All of this is I'm giving you, saying all of this, everything that's going on, everything that's staying from that night is about drugs, Mr. Richmond.
This is the same guy that you got in a confrontation at Cliff's carryout, that you pulled a gun on.
I never pulled a gun on him at Cliff's carryout.
Okay, but you had a gun on you.
I pulled up on him at Cliff's carryout.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And I see how I admit to my wrongdoing? See how I admit to my wrongdoings?
Okay, so that stemmed. And then now we got the same guy.
Nah, listen. Hold on.
This is the same guy.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you.
This is the same guy. Let me tell you. This is the same guy you're arguing with. Now we got the same guy. Now he's dead.
All right.
You were there. You were there.
All right.
Okay, your actions.
All right.
There's a word that's our prosecutor uses quite a bit. It's called consciousness of guilt.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
By you ducking and getting the heck out of Dodge.
You said ducking and doing what?
Getting the heck out of Dodge, leaving.
Mm-hmm.
By Amy grabbing the kids and getting out of Dodge also.
All right.
Lying to the police.
All right.
Where that she's never seen you. You guys end up at a hotel or a motel up in Elyria together. That perception is, holy crap, you need to duck and get out. Okay, there's no reason. If you were that innocent, why would you not stay at the house? But so anyway, so the eyewitness is there. Okay, like I said, the only reason why I'm talking to you is to figure out why, and it's very apparent to me that you don't want to talk about that aspect of it. Everything up to it, you had a gun.
I'm giving you them, Mr. Wishman. I'm telling you, I had a gun. I had the little.
We know that.
I had my gun. I got caught with it on me, man. I had my gun that I got caught with it. I had that gun in my possession. Okay. Mr. Wishman. Okay. I'm looking in your eyes and I'm telling you, I had that. I had that gun in my possession. We know that. I had that gun. Okay. That's all I had on me, Mr. Wishman. That's all I had on me. You telling me in my face that you think I'm lying to you, man. No. I believe you had that gun on you. That's what I had on me, man. Okay, and we're also hearing that you had a second gun. I ain't had no two guns. I had one gun on me, man. Okay, we heard that you had a second gun too. When I had one gun on me, man. That's the little gun I always keep on me, man. That's the only gun I had on me, man. Well, witnesses had you like this. Man, I ain't do no shit like that, man. I'm dead with what happened, man. I had a little bitty revolver in my hand, man. That's all I had in my hand. I ain't had nothing else in my hand, man. That's my word. I'm looking in your face and I'm telling you. And then you telling me that you looking at my face and telling me I'm lying. I get people lie to me all the time. I'm on the trial anyway, so I'm sorry. And I'm so sorry for ever coming to you hostile or being an asshole to you because you ain't do nothing to me. And I'm being honest. The only reason I was upset with y'all because I've been sitting in that room for the last 2-3 days. Like I thought Brother Son lied on me. And that's all honesty, man. I'm not a bad guy. I'm not an asshole. I do behave when people try to play me or try to disrespect me or something like that. But at the end of the day, Wishman, I would not admit to something I did not do. Okay. And I'm just not being a butthead to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you my word. I'm sorry for saying. I'm telling you this. I want to try. Good luck to you. All right. I guess we'll see the trial.
Joel would take the case to trial and he would be found guilty not only of murder, but also of drug trafficking charges. He was sentenced to a total of 49 years in prison. The interesting thing is that 34 of the 49 years was because it was his third strike selling drugs. He only received 15 years for taking Anthony's life. Throughout the interrogation, Joel continued to admit he was a dealer because he believed admitting to a lesser crime would make him appear innocent.
I'm looking at you and I'm telling you that I didn't do it. But you're looking at me and you're telling me that I did do it.
Joel, you're getting right to the point. Everything
oh my God, that's what's making me mad, man.
Everything you're saying is right up to self-defense.
That's what's making me mad. If you were defending yourself,
Joel, if you were defending yourself, tell me that.
Man, I didn't watch first.
If you were defending yourself, tell me that.
Listen, man, listen. This ain't gonna listen, man.
Okay.
Listen, detective.
I apologize for wasting your time.
You're not wasting my time.
Because if you don't want to tell me.
I asked Totio.
Were you scared?
No, I ain't scared.
Were you scared out there?
Yeah, I was scared that night. Hell yeah, I was scared that night.
So would you feel you had
when I seen they had all them guns, hell yeah, I was scared that night. Hell yeah, I was scared that night. Hell the yeah, I was scared. Yes, I was scared.
So tell me
when I seen them guns, I was scared.
That last 5%.
Man, you want me to say I did something I didn't do? But I'm letting you know, Mr. Officer, that I was scared.
Did you shoot at the truck not intending to hit him? That's a different story.
You said, did I shoot at that truck? No, I did not.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. Mm-hmm. If you shot at the truck, to get them out of there, hey, I'm Joel, you quit messing with me. Get out of my area.
That's murder, bro. That's still murder, Mr. Officer.
But there's different circumstances.
That's still murder, Mr. Officer.
Different circumstances.
Mr. Officer, I'm looking you in your face
you
and I'm telling
pull-
you that it was for me and I'm
We have a dead body,
weapons, man.
it is murder, no matter how you look at it.
All
But
right.
there's different circumstances.
All right.
Is the way that the jurors will look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not kidding. If they can understand and put themselves in your shoes, painting that picture, 4 against 1, and he whips back in the truck. And I believe that. Witnesses told me that.
He left.
He comes back.
And he came back scratching around the corner.
He flew around the corner. I know that because other people that weren't involved told me that. That's a fact. Other people also told me what transpired. Joel had a gun. And he shot at that truck. If that was self-defense, damn it, Joel, say it. If they were after you, my friend, you felt threatened, I don't want you to say nothing if that didn't happen. But what this is going to happen, Joel, is that they're going to see all the circumstances that we see, and they're going to say, you're just cold-blooded. And that's the bottom line, Joel. That's the bottom line. This isn't a first 48-hour trick. This is facts. And the only reason why I'm here, like I said before, is I want to know that last 5%. What was going through Joel's mind? They pissed you off. They disrespected you. They came back in full force with 4 people there. They had guns.
It was nice talking to you, but I swear I didn't do that.
Okay. Good luck to you, my friend. All right? Good luck to you.
I see you in court.
Okay. All right. We'll get you back in a minute. Sit tight.
Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time here on the Red Tree Crime YouTube channel.